All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. And today, Metal Gear Solid Delta is here after, like, however many delays this ended up getting because they just kept pushing it back, whether they were announcing it or not, because sometimes they just went right past the release date and didn't even say anything. Silk Song style. But it's here. Today, it's real. I can confirm it is real because I've been playing it all morning. These videos don't make themselves. However, as we'll get into in a minute, most of what I'm doing on stream today will be like fresh, will be me adjusting to things and learning how things work. And I have my notes up on the side, just all sorts of things for the record. I will be taking notes. I will be doing all sorts of stuff. Have you dabbled in the Reloaded yet? No, I've done nothing since 8 a.m. this morning but play Delta. Genuinely. Okay. You ready, chat? You ready? I don't know if you're ready. I don't know if you are. Okay, you can see it. Good. How are you feeling about the difficulty so far? Hold on, hold on. Where's Wig? He'll probably be here any minute, I would have to assume. And just first off, I'm glad to say the optimization issues from the console versions, not on the PC version. This is one of those weird opposite of the normal issue situations where the PC version is running great. The console version is running like shit. Which, you know, for once, feels kind of nice to be on this side of things, I have to say. We'll get there when we get there. It's not supposed to play on first startup. This game is actually real crazy. I know, unlike a certain game called... that rhymes with Balo Light Tilk Song. Don't look at that. Don't... Okay, actually, do look at it, because it says there, play style. I've been recording all morning and exclusively playing on Legacy style. As in, the version that plays like the original and doesn't have all of the adjustments of the remake. It's not that shit on base PS5 or Series X with 120 hertz display. The hertz of your display aren't going to prevent the game from dropping below its target frame rate. Which is the problem with the console version. It's not hitting its target frame rate. We still don't have Get Good. Look. Listen. I have nothing to say.
Push you to peg on stream. I'm very easily convinced.
How close is the legacy mode? Allow me to quickly... Okay. Because I could just describe it off the top of my head, but I've been writing shit down and I have my notes open. Legacy mode. I've played nearly 4 hours of it. Legacy mode has the original camera, and it does actually apply the filter, like automatically. Shit. When you're using legacy mode, you can change that here. I found it when I was going through the settings and stuff. I think it's in game, potentially. Oh, where was it? I don't think it's in graphics. Oh, it is in graphics. Yeah. By default, the new style, when you play on new style, it will have no filter. And legacy style will apply the legacy filter. So that is a thing. That's kind of what I assumed they would do. And you can change it. You can just turn that off. But the legacy mode does apply the filter as well. So like the colors and the color grading are more authentic to the original than normal. But it does have the new control scheme. It does have crouch walking. And one other tiny thing that we'll get to when we get to it. But for the most part, it's basically just the exact same. And now I've done this thing again, where, yeah, I have to right click. Anyway. VRR interpolation helps. It will generate some frames. You already played without us? Hey, these videos don't make themselves, man. A guy's gotta be on it. I've played a little bit. 4 hours, a little bit. Just a little. This is fun. They have a whole lot more of the, you know, how experienced are you with Metal Gear options, and even just an option for, I like everything in the Metal Gear series, which is great. I'm just gonna stick with playing for the first time. Here we go. The new style, which I have not touched whatsoever. Again, just to reiterate, I have been, what's it? Exclusively playing it on Legacy style. I have not touched new style whatsoever. So most of this, because this is the version that has like the vast majority of the remake adjustments made to it, will be new to me.
World War II, the world was split into two.
Oh no.
East and West.
The game has subtitles off by
Beginning
default.
of the era called the Cold War.
Wait, was that options? Could I have? It's fine. Where are subtitles? Oh. There. I'll just leave the default settings on for them, surely. Okay. First time, new style, important tips only, boom. Like it never happened. Quiet game. Yeah, I have to adjust it for stream.
World War II, the world was split into two.
Because the game is quiet. It's maxed on audio.
Beginning of the era called the Cold
So I have to
War.
do some adjusting here. Oh, it pulled my mouse back in. Okay, maybe it's not that quiet for you guys. That looks fine. But I'll keep an eye on it during the intro. You know, the volume seems fine for you guys, actually.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
If the game mentions Kojima, it does.
Ready to go.
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
See? Boom. And that's the first of like 3 times it will be in the opening cutscene alone because it's Kojima. So, of course.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
Be said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
The game looks beautiful, by the way. Is this Snake from Fortnite? Yes.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the alarm bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
Except for some of the faces look weird.
10 seconds to drop
I
off.
still
Stand by.
don't like a lot of the faces in this game.
Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4,
Like, I'm quieter than usual.
1,
Spread your wings
and fly. God be with you.
Stream overall.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the
How's
virtuous
that?
mission.
Virtual mission.
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission.
I just upped both
Sounds like some kind of
the game and my
ritual.
mic. So how's that?
Don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Now it's perfect.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same.
Sounds
On
good.
April the 12th,
Everything sounds fine.
1961,
Okay.
The Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The
My
Earth
mixer looks
blew,
super out of
there was
balance,
no
but
God.
maybe it's just
Well
something
spoken.
weird with the
The
audio
rocket that
frequency in this
carried Yuri
game.
Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid.
Call
His
it a
voice acting
crisis of
aged a bit, and
conscience.
his range isn't that
For
great.
that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence.
They're reusing
Not
the
exactly.
original
One of his
voiceover.
conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west.
They didn't re-record
The
it.
mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole
They did
ordeal had
re-record
left him
some things,
exhausted,
but the
and
cutscenes
we
they
checked
did
him
not.
to a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff.
Ruined his voice doing 4 though?
Finally, on October the 28th,
I haven't heard
the Soviet
about that.
Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba.
All I've ever heard of him
So
talking
the
about
world
the
avoided
voice
a nuclear holocaust.
are
But in order to
what's
get the
it?
Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the U.S. agreed to
the
remove
clips
its
where he talks
IRBMs
about
from
how much
Turkey?
warm milk he was
No.
drinking during
Jupiter
MGS4's
IRBMs deployed in Turkey
voiceover
were obsolete,
studio
and we were
or
gonna get
studio
rid of them
sessions.
anyway.
There we go.
They had no strategic value whatsoever.
He was like, yeah, that's
US
the
or
secret to
the
getting the
Russians.
voice is
The
warm
Turkey deal
milk.
was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return.
Yeah, there are
Sokolov.
some new lines, mostly in the
The
codex from what
Soviets
I've
pulled out of Cuba
encountered
just
so
to get their
far.
hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
But I can think of like
The hell was he
2 in
working on?
cutscenes that I was like, what the
At the
fuck?
time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight.
I miss fake Colonel. Well, you might
Then a
get a
month
sequel
ago,
here,
we
you know, not
received
to
some new information
get
from
ahead
one
of
our
ourselves.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon.
Oh,
I
I'm
assume.
doing this
We're
playthrough
talking about a
non-lethal,
secret
by the
weapon
way.
so
I didn't
big that
say.
Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is
Non-lethal.
Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility.
Non-lethal on a first playthrough.
This is our last chance.
On a second,
Sokolov must have known
I've been
that, too,
recording
when he
all morning.
contacted us.
This isn't going to be 100%? No. I want to save the 100% for this until after Survive, so that I don't have to end the 100% on Survive. So no, not like all achievements or anything yet. We're just going to be gaming. We're going to do lethal? No, non-lethal. No kill. No blood.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
Ending on Survive is funny though. Fuck. I'm not ending on
If
Survive.
you don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
This game looks insane, genuinely. Like, thank God the PC version runs well, and I'm able to get it on max settings like I have it
The
here.
rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point.
Because it genuinely might be one of the best looking games I've ever played.
Helium will be pumped into
It
the
looks
balloon to inflate it.
insane.
The process takes about 20 minutes.
Oh, make sure if you really want to get that crispness to it, at least as much as you can on YouTube, make sure you're watching it on the 1440p encoder.
Take it easy.
Because otherwise you'll be on the low-end standard video encoder for YouTube,
Do you think Sokolov is
and
up
it
to
will look nowhere near as good.
The shock will be
PC
less
port
than
runs
during
well.
the
It runs
parachute
really
jump
well,
down
shockingly,
about 500
considering how the
pounds.
console versions are faring.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
I just booted it up,
6-barrel
cranked it all to
20mm
max, and it
as well as
ran at a
40mm
locked
machine
60.
guns.
So,
Sounds like she could hold her own.
Yeah, it
against
runs
a
well.
battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit.
granted,
If all goes well,
If
it shouldn't
you're-
take more than a few hours.
not on a newer PC, I don't know, because I am, so I can't
If
speak on
anything
that,
goes
but
wrong, you'll be eating dinner,
I'm
breakfast,
playing at
and all the rest
1440p
of your
native
meals in the jungle.
on max, and it's not dropping under 60 at all, so PC version seems good. Because even my build is like 2 years old at this point. Yeah, 2 years. Stuff like this probably won't hold up on YouTube. Just stuff where there's too much happening, like really, really fast, will probably get really blurry on the YouTube side. But other than that, it should be great. I think. I hope. Thank God it runs well, though, because after those console reports came out a few days ago, I was totally like, oh no. How bad is my footage going to be playing this on release, especially? Thank God the PC version was spared those issues. Chill with the aura farming. Hey, just let him do his thing. He knows what he's doing. Also, who's Big Boss? I don't know who that is. I've never heard that name before. You talking about the boss?
Do you copy?
I don't know,
We're
Big
already
Boss.
in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on.
Got quiet.
You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press
Oh,
the action button.
the action button is different on
I'll
the
be
new
monitoring
control
your
scheme.
progress over the radio.
Okay, so
Risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship.
so the legacy controls are
Frequency
different,
is 140.85. I'll give you a call.
but they're
if I
also
need to
different
talk to
from original
you. If you need to
MGS3.
talk
So,
to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
but on legacy controls, triangle is still like the interact button. Oh, and the new HUD too, with the health bar at the bottom and everything. Legacy style doesn't have that. Legacy style has the original HUD. So that's new for me here too. Oh my god, okay, yeah, so the controls are totally different because my crawl button is not there we go. It's circle to crawl on the new style. Yeah, this isn't gonna fuck me up after stream when I go back to Legacy at all. This will be great. Okay. If the controls aren't the same. The controls are mostly the same, but what's it? This does not look like Ultra. Can you check? Yeah, it is Ultra, but YouTube will be fucking it, but it's Ultra. Just YouTube compression will be doing what it does. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, let's go fucking climb a tree then. That's new. Legacy style, you still get the first person, like, pull in. Like the OG. It's not the YouTube, the shadows look kind of weird. There's nothing weird about them. It's just what they look like.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. That list, choose the weapon you want to.
That's one of them.
Press the enter button.
That's one of the re-recorded lines. It sounds so bad.
Same thing from item.
Got it.
I genuinely like did a double take the first time I heard it this morning.
That's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in
Fucking
the field for a while, your stamina
YouTube
will
poop
start to
quality edit on
If
that.
stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance.
Hit the problem on the
You won't
screen.
be able to shoot accurately, for example.
It's
Your wounds
mixed
won't
so
heal
weirdly.
smoothly.
I'm sorry, I can't get over
Keep
it.
an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna.
I missed it. Just rewind. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's so bad.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's
You
durability
should use
is
the
shown in
legacy
item.
filter. I've been using it all
Any
morning.
weapons and equipment
This is a
beyond
different
what you're
playthrough.
carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this?
You're
anyway?
right. It was worth going back. It's so
Covert
bad.
actions are standard Fox operating procedure.
There are a couple
Can't
like
leave
that
any traces of your presence.
that are just like, what the
Weapon,
fuck?
equipment, Footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're
It
captured.
genuinely sounds like a
Military
YouTube
US
poop.
government
It does.
deny any
It's so
involvement in
weird.
the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind.
This is
Said this was a
PC.
solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A
Oh,
name
you know
means
me.
Nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's
The
one more
adaptive
person I
ghillie
want to
suit looks
introduce
cool.
you to, Snake.
Is it the Gakko reward?
Speaking of snakes,
Do we
you
know this
remember
now?
the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got.
Because,
the
like, I'm
PCI's
far from the
authorization in
first
place.
person to have guessed it. Yeah,
He's gonna be
okay,
serving as
sweet.
Fox's mission advisor.
But me and, like, everyone else,
She also
was,
helped me plan
everyone
this
was kind of
mission.
like,
She and I were at SAS.
is that really cool? Like, Octo Camo ghillie suit thing gonna be the Gakko reward?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Some people in chat told me that I was crazy. Like, no, there's no way they'll give
Let
you
me hear
that
your voice.
in the single player. And I was like,
It's been 5 years, 72
the ducks
days, and
have ghillie
18
suits.
hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really?
We kind
Oh,
of
I don't know anything
figure
about
out
you.
his name. His name is actually John, but we don't know his
Why
last
you
name.
disappear on me all
It
of a
never got
sudden?
confirmed.
I was on a top secret mission.
But we do know for sure, Kojima said in an interview
But
that
there
his
were still
first name
so many
is
things
actually
I
John.
wanted you to teach me.
That bit is true.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Does it work like Octo Camo? Yeah, did you see the Fox Hunt trailer?
What about how to think?
Where
of
the
this?
guy, like, lays down and the ghillie suit, like, literally pops around him and, like, wraps him in a camo to fit? It's that. It's that thing
And the only thing you can learn from someone
from the
else is
Fox Hunt
technique.
gameplay.
In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you.
Oh,
how
it
to
doesn't
think.
work like that in
You'll
single
just have
player?
to
What?
Figure it out for yourself.
Hold on.
Listen to me, Jack. Just
What do you
because
mean?
soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades
John
is
Solid.
one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you
Wouldn't
face
he
on
be
that.
John naked?
And politics are a living thing.
Think about it.
They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to
Oh,
follow
you
whatever
choose, like,
orders
grass,
he's given.
stone, mud,
It's not his
etc.
place to question why.
Then what's
You're
adaptive
looking
about
for a
it if
reason
I'm
to
still
fight.
just selecting the
You
camo?
are a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies.
Who
and no
knows?
friends. Only the
Ew.
mission. You follow the orders you're given.
I don't know if I believe you.
That's what being a
It would have to
soldier
be
is.
automatic.
I
Like,
do
that's
whatever
that's
I have to
the
get
only
the
thing that would
job
make
done.
sense for it to
I
be
don't think about politics.
like an end game collectible based camo.
Sooner or
called
later,
adaptive
conscience is
ghillie
going to
suit.
bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president
Gameplay
and the
footage?
top
There's
brass
no
won't be
way.
there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
I
People
saw
have
that Perfect
beliefs
Stealth
and
took a trip to
traditions.
New Zealand
And
yesterday.
who does?
The
Did he get
times.
it? Do we...
People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms.
He got it? Of
constantly
course he
changing
did.
with the times. As long as we
He
have
100%ed
loyalty
it?
to
Yeah, I
the
knew
end,
that's what he was gonna
there's
try
no
to do.
point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to
It's
live.
not at all what I'm
The
gonna do.
only thing we can believe in with
We're doing like the
absolute certainty
opposite here.
is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code
Already?
Snake.
Yeah. So,
Suits you well.
what Perfect Stealth was planning on? Yeah, he said prior to release, he was talking about it a lot. He was like, yeah, as soon as the game comes out, I am going to be skipping all the cutscenes and like codecs and stuff, and I'm just going to be blasting 100% completion as fast as I possibly can.
Oh, and one more.
And this is Perfect Stealth, right? Like
It's good to hear your voice.
he's done all of the completion stuff for all the games over the years. He does speed runs, like So he blasted the 100% in like 10 hours. And now he's just going to be pumping out guides like throughout the week for all of that content. Like videos on how to complete the hardest achievements quickly and stuff like that. That was his plan going in. Whereas I'm the opposite, where I'm like, I'm just going to be playing pretty much around the clock for like 3 days straight, taking my time and enjoying it, but just fucking binging this shit.
I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this morning, because the Steam version didn't come out until 8 a.m. this morning in my time zone.
Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located
And now, for reference, it's like 1:30 p.m. So prior to stream, and I had a little lunch before stream too, and obviously set up the stream and everything. I got through. I beat the pain. I've gotten that far on my own time, just recording through it. Wonder what happened to Wig. We haven't seen him in 2 days. Yeah, he's busy gooning to Rykov. We knew that was his plan for the new game too.
Virtuous mission now.
So, yeah. All right. Commencing virtuous mission. I'm very happy to report that what's it? The survival viewer is so much better now in this game. Holy shit, the survival viewer is so much better. Well, I didn't really like look at any of these this morning. Prevents injuries which require bandages. So like most of them. These are like the deluxe versions. Peace Walker sneaking suit. Clean. I love that sneaking suit. Did he always have that bit on the armored bandana? I never noticed that in Peace Walker. Same voice acting. Soldiers follow the same patrol routes. It's just nothing new, really. Everything new in this remake is coming down to... what's it? Like, collectibles, the control scheme stuff, the play styles... Whereas the core experience has been preserved, and that was very much the intent. Like, they've said from the initial announcement of the game that that's what it would be. Quality of life stuff. Yeah, it's meant to be as faithful as possible to the original while still building on that, but just not in a way that, I guess, takes away from what people will remember about the original. Or, like, drastically changes it. Which, I don't mind that approach at all. It definitely will come down to preference for different people. Like, whether they want that approach or not. Whoa. Oh, man. Oh, my God, wait. The first person, like, isn't necessary at all in the new style. What the fuck? Wait. Oh. It's good that you're not using the compass. Well, I've played the game enough. I know where I'm going and everything, and the compass is just huge. Like, it's this big thing on the screen that, like, I don't need, and I don't like the way it looks, so I just always turn it off. Yes, weapon swapping's on the D-pad. That's one of my things I dislike about the control changes. Okay, hold on. I need to write some things down. I told you guys I would be taking notes because I haven't played New Style yet, so I gotta write things down when they're fresh in my head. So, be warned, there will be a few of these where I have to pause and write things down real quick. Okay. Sorry. Tiny look at the behind the scenes stuff. This is what it looks like when I record. Play until I get to a point where I'm like, hold on, I'm supposed to be writing things down, and then I just fucking vomit everything in my head onto a piece of paper. And then continue. I love that it has a counter. Yeah, for the collectibles. And those little boxes there. Like here, let me try to... I don't really remember where the one in the starting area is the Keratin. There's a Gakko somewhere too, but the Gakkos are harder to find because they wear ghillie suits. And you feel about them basically adding back dog tag collection with film reels? It's not real. I mean, it's similar mechanically to dog tag collection from like 2 or Twin Snakes, but it's way less soldiers, and it's also not difficulty specific, at least to my current understanding. Carry over to new files now? I guess so. Up the tree. I want to find one of the ones in this area just to show the little checkbox thing, because that's actually one of the nicest parts. Like, just one of the nicest quality of life things with the collectibles. You said go up the tree? You can see them from there, you say. Oh, both of them. Hello. And then once you find them, you get the little checkbox for like the current area that you're in. And just like the original with the Keratans, there's one Gakko for every single area as well. So that's there just to be like, hey, you have or haven't found the, you know, frog for this area or whatever. I think it's just there to try to minimize like the amount of guides and stuff that you need to use. I guess to make it a little more realistic. To just find them on your own. Helps you keep track. Stuff like that. Okay, B to let go on new controls. Man, not needing to use first-person aim feels so weird. That's gonna take me a bit. I didn't know the check mark was for the area. Yeah, like here. New area. I found this Gakko while playing this morning. Keratan, no. Per area. It's for the area that you're currently standing in. Okay, this is the same as, this is how it works on Legacy, too. The contextual codec.
Snake, do you see any tufts of grass?
Yeah,
What kind of grass?
just ordinary grass. Nothing special.
You should check it anyhow.
It's pretty thick grass, about waist high.
If you crawl into the grass, you can advance undercover. When you do, the camera automatically switches to intrusion view. If you want to stand up again, press and hold the crouch button once more. If you press the crouch button briefly, you'll crouch in that spot. This allows you to observe things without blowing your cover. Got it?
Yeah, but
But what?
was that the only reason?
What do you mean?
You had me check it just so you could tell me that?
That's right.
Oh,
Pretty useful, huh?
right.
Shall we carry on?
By all means.
Even when hidden in grass, if you make a noise, your enemies will locate you. When enemies are nearby, move with slight movements of the movement stick. That way you can proceed with minimal disturbance.
There was another one. Not as bad as the first one, but there's another one.
I see you've captured a giant anaconda. The giant anaconda is believed to be the largest snake in the world in terms of weight and diameter. It's not poisonous, but its large size makes it extremely powerful. They say it even eats crocodiles. Its only natural predator is man.
And snake.
And snake.
Got it. So how does it taste?
I knew you were going to ask me that.
Glad I didn't disappoint you. So?
Well, the guide says it tastes all right.
Good. I'll have to try some.
Ugh.
Help me, step bro. I'm stuck to the gamer chair.
The CQC is much better.
Camouflage is an indispensable tool when you're sneaking through the jungle. To use camouflage, first press the survival viewer button to go to the survival viewer. Then select
You can do
camouflage
codec calls in the
and
game
press
world.
the enter button.
Not
Select
from what I
uniform
can tell.
to select
I don't
battle fatigues,
believe so.
and face to select face paint. Choose battle fatigues that match the surrounding environment. The most effective camouflage is attained by selecting fatigues that blend in with the environment. Camouflage patterns that stand out in
Can
your
you chat? Does
surroundings
anyone
will
know?
attract attention.
Because no, what we saw like a long time ago was this menu. Like we saw this right here ages ago. And we were like, oh, contextual, codecs that you can do while you play. But the calls themselves, when you start them, just pull you into the codec screen.
If you crawl into the grass,
So I don't
you
think
can
so.
advance undercover. When you do, the camera automatically switches to intrusion view. If you want to stand up again, press and hold the crouch button once more. If you press the crouch button briefly, you'll crouch in that spot. This allows you to observe things without blowing your cover.
Try to tune to them. 7.3. Oh shit. That's kind of weird. Oh, okay. Wait, which one? 145.73. Yes. You do it by spinning around the right thumbstick. No, still just pulls you into here.
I see you caught yourself a reticulated python.
Well, I
The
have,
reticulated
yes.
Python is said to be the longest snake in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters in length. Although they're not poisonous, they're still very dangerous, so be careful around them. They have a highly ferocious temperament, and they can swallow whole, even large animals like deer and pigs. Their most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a reticulated python about, pay close attention to your surroundings. Otherwise, you could get bitten before you even know it's there. It's a huge snake, but you should be able to capture it alive by using the tranquilizer gun. I'll bet if you capture one and throw it at an enemy, it'll give him a good scare.
Right. But how do they taste?
Huh?
Do they taste good?
You're actually going to eat one.
Why else would I be asking?
Cannibal.
What was that?
Just wish I could do legacy
Nothing.
controls with
Let's
new
see what the
cams.
guide says.
You could,
Ah, you're in luck.
because you can
It says
custom
they taste pretty
rebind
good.
the controls for both
I
schemes.
can hardly wait.
Or sorry, both modes. You can just custom bind everything like as you want to. So if you wanted to just have the old school controls on the new style, you could go in here and set it to custom 1. And then you can set everything exactly how you want it. So you can just remake the original control scheme right here and then play with the new camera. Although with the third person aim and everything, it might be kind of weird. Oh, here, chat. Ready? Check this out. Wait. I forgot to show this. Behold. A manual reload with an animation, and you don't have to put the gun away and pull it back out. This still works, by the way. Like, if you do this, it still comes back with a full mag. I was doing it constantly this morning because I'm just so in the habit of it, but they did just throw in a reload button on both control schemes. It's there on legacy mode as well, the reload button. Something else I've been doing playing on legacy is I have not been using the crouch walk at all. For the sake of, playing it old school style. But oh my god, there's a crouch walk. Oh no, I woke him up. No. Tapping it is still faster, yes. Like if you're really in a bind. But if you like having the animation and just, I guess, the more immersive factor of it, then there is a dedicated button. Oh my god, I can move while aiming too, not while attacking. Crouch walk absolutely changes this game. Holy shit. Little reload. You know. How do I roll on the new controls, chat? Can I still do like the dive into a roll thing? Surely I can somehow, right? Triangle? What the fuck? Okay. Triangle it is. Who put it on triangle? But got it. Man, I'm just farming up all the food a man could ever want here. Man, being able to, like, ready the knife and then pull in. Or, sorry, like, waddle in, I guess. You get what I mean. Just close in on the target. Wild. I should write that down as well. Being able to move while aiming, that's pretty significant. And all that food goes away after the virtuous mission. It's true. But, you can never be too prepared. I like to say. Still not used to the controls in this game. It felt so weird. It feels even weirder in Legacy, believe me. Like this, since everything is so different here. This is so, like, I guess natural. Even though I'm so used to MGS3 as it normally is. Just the fact that it's as different as it is making it really easy to adjust here. In Legacy style, though, like when you have the same... Oh. I ate the one piece of food. Okay. Yeah, Anyway. There it is. In the Legacy style, like with the camera looking the same and everything, it fucks with me so much more. Because this feels like it's totally different, like from the ground up. Whereas playing in Legacy style just kind of feels like you're playing MGS3. There we go. Now I'm all good and muddy. Oh, yeah. That's what we were looking for. Oh, yeah. Getting real dirty. Can't you put the health bar in the top left? I could. You would become a hostage like in MGS5? No, in MGS3, when you throw an enemy to the ground like that, unless you fully hold them, like grab them and sit still beforehand, then that would be different. But typically if you throw them to the ground like right away, they're just going to instantly be knocked out. Look at how muddy he is. It's crazy.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
And all that stuff carrying over to the cutscenes is so cool too. Because the injury system that they were really promoting beforehand is the same thing. Like, I had a moment this morning where I got into a little scuffle. Just a little bit. And then I got a cutscene, and Snake had, like, cuts on his face from the combat just before.
This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves,
I think they did a really good job. The faces are my least favorite thing about the visuals. I think the faces look really weird in this game. And I'm pretty sure it's just entirely because they're trying to still make them look like their PS2 counterparts. But the faces, a lot of the characters' faces look off to me. I think Snake actually feels like the least off out of all the faces I've seen so far. Or actually, the Pain. The Pain's face looks really good. I got to that fight this morning. The Pain's face looks good. Snake's looks pretty alright. But then, like, the Major, Paramedic, Eva, Ocelot, all of their faces, Volgan, holy shit, Volgan's face, they all look really bizarre to me. They look weird. Oh. Okay, so you still go into first person in the log. But generally, like, just look at it. Look at that game. Beautiful video game. What is really weird on the new HUD, the new style, is not seeing what camos I have equipped. Because I went to, like, glance and see what I had on. But I actually... Oh, wait, he has the... I can crouch walk, too. I forget. No, it... Did it give me an autosave? Yes. Hold on. I need that. Let me try to mess with the crouch walking more. I was like instinctively crawling around. I'm still gonna crawl into here to hide, but let me get this secret theater reel because I spotted it on his bag. Made the same mistake. Yeah, I have to get closer. I should be using the crouch walking more. On Legacy style, I'm not using it intentionally to try to play it closer to the original. Just really get the full effect of it, but in the new remake style, let me abuse the shit out of the fact that I can crouch walk now. What happened? So they put these film reels, that thing on the side of his bag right there, on these guards. Only some guards have them, and they're for the secret theater mode. Like to unlock movies in there, like special funny movies. But you can only get them by shaking a guy down. If you knock them out or anything or kill them, they actually just get destroyed. There we go. The beginning is the end. Come here. Come here. So like dog tags? Yeah, mechanically it functions just like dog tags.
We won't hand over Sokolov.
You won't?
Answer me. Let go of me.
How do I choke him out? Okay. Slightly different. Slightly different because dog tags, if you mess up like holding them up or you get spotted, you can still knock them out and then wake them up to get the tag again. Here, if you knock them out or kill them at all, the reel like actually gets destroyed. It just fizzles out of existence. You have to get them on the first try to actually acquire the reel. Oh man, crouch walking is a game changer. Look at how much I'm fucking moving through this environment. Uh-oh, he saw me. With less concealment, that's the downside. But I feel like I'm flying through without, you know, like running and being easily visible the whole time. And see the bullet drop? Sorry, I'm a CQC fiend. I can't help myself. I live for a close quarters takedown. Drag him into the grass for concealment.
If you climb trees, there's fruit.
Oh, really? No shit. I'm loving Delta so far, to be totally clear. Like, it is just MGS3. Like, anyone who is kind of let down by how close this is to the original, I understand it because it is. Like, it's very close to the original. But the way that you play the game, especially with this, is like night and day difference. Legacy mode, it was like a slight improvement over the original. This is like I'm playing a whole different game, but it's still the same levels and stuff. If that makes sense. Like, it's the same game, but the way that it feels is entirely different.
Answer me. The crocodiles are ferocious.
All right, you're getting choked out too. Stupid bitch. The crocodiles are ferocious. I'm trying to get good info out of these guys. They keep just telling me stupid shit. There's fruit in trees. Crocodiles are vicious. Ferocious even. Oh no. Did I get him in the hand there? I can't tell. I have to go look now. Did I get him in the hand? Or did that just not register? I did not get him in the hand. It just didn't register that shot. Weird. I was gonna say, wouldn't he get the little exclamation point if I hit him? Get the Gakko. I've got the Gakko in this area. I don't want to do the Gakko or Karatans during this playthrough, because I want to save those for 100%, especially because they're account-wide. Like, they're not per save file. So I'm gonna just intentionally ignore them. Beyond the couple that I've hit already. I swear I've gotten some headshots that didn't even hit them. I haven't experienced it in the legacy view, but it might be something specific to the third person aiming, potentially. There, it seemed like it didn't register because of his hand. That seems to be what threw it off a bit. Yeah, this is pretty good. Is there not a way to reset? Not from what I've seen. I probably could delete my save files, like just on my computer, but I don't think there is one like in the game.
That's tasty.
And no, I don't really want to talk about the adaptive camo in the review, like not particularly, because it's like 100%er content, which 99% of people will never touch.
Sokolov should be at the abandoned factory to the north, so head in that direction.
Yeah, thanks, Major Tom.
I see you've captured an Indian gavial. The Indian gavial is a crocodile that originally lived in freshwater regions in India and Nepal.
Why are Indian crocodiles way out here?
They're captive crocodiles that were brought here for research purposes, but
I wonder if
escaped
these
and
maps
became
can be
wild
ported
again.
into MGS5.
Indian gavials are
Probably
large
not. It's a
creatures.
totally different
Adult
engine.
males grow to over 6 meters in length. You'll never catch one alive, even if you use the tranquilizer gun.
They might be able to, but it would take a lot of effort on modders'
Taste?
parts,
Yes, I
probably.
did look into that. You know what they always say. Tastes like chicken.
Sounds delicious.
But be careful when capturing an Indian gavial. Normally they're cowardly.
Gator
creatures,
actually does
but
taste like
the ones in
chicken,
the forest there are belligerent.
for the record.
Apparently they attack humans.
What do you mean?
That one's
They
legit.
weren't the direct subject of any serious research, but some think they may have become violent as a side effect of the atomic research that was conducted nearby.
Visibility is poor in the jungle, so you'll be finding yourself in a lot of unexpected encounters. Naturally, this means that close quarters combat will be more important than ever.
So I'll have plenty of chances to use CQC then.
That's right. In proximity encounters, firing a gun isn't necessarily the best response to every situation. It's only one option among many. Rather than taking the time to draw, aim, and fire a gun, engaging your opponent in hand-to-hand combat can sometimes be a faster and more reliable way of subduing him. Besides,
absolutely
in
can
a
be.
sneaking mission like this one, it's too dangerous to go around firing your gun.
That's a
You'll end
great
up
voice.
revealing yourself
She
to
actually
the
has one of the better faces in this game too. Sorry, I'm very fixated on the faces in this game because they're so hit or miss.
With your help,
Her
of
face is good.
course.
I like her
In a
face in the
battle
remake.
situation, you'll only have
Most
a
of the
few
faces in this game I don't, but her face is good.
Press the aim button to get ready, then use the attack button to attack using a weapon. Use the CQC button to attack using CQC. Press the CQC button once to throw a punch. Pressing it multiple times in succession will allow you to deliver a combo attack. But striking your opponent is just one aspect of CQC. It doesn't really start to shine until you've got your enemy.
She looks kind of like my mom, not gonna lie.
Press and hold
Is your
down
mom
the
single?
CQC button to grab your opponent with your hand. From there, you can use the movement stick to knock your opponent off balance and throw him to the ground. This can be used to knock an opponent out in a single blow. If you don't press the movement
Hell no.
stick, grapple with your enemy until you're behind
So
them
is she,
and
like,
can get your knife to their throat.
off
Grabbing
limits,
the
or is
enemy
she
from
maybe a little
behind and
more
holding your knife against his throat will render him virtually
open in that
powerless. From this
sense?
point, there are several things you can do. Press the action button to slit the enemy's throat with your knife. Move the movement stick and press the CQC button to throw the enemy to the ground. Tap the CQC
1000% off
button
limits?
to choke the
Shit.
enemy. You can use this to knock him out or even kill him if you do it long
False
enough.
is gonna smite you. False is
By
at the
continuing to
dentist.
hold down
She
the
can't hear me
CQC
right
button,
now.
You can move around while keeping your grip on the enemy. By
She also
pressing the
knows that
aim
these
button,
jokes are
you
bound to
can aim your
happen.
currently equipped weapon at another enemy.
Forgetting
With
that he
their
himself
comrade
isn't
acting as a
single. I don't know
human
what you're
shield,
talking about.
the enemy
Oh,
will be reluctant to attack you. Press the interrogate button to press your knife against the enemy.
I don't know what you're
and
talking
demand
about.
information.
My vibrate or my
You'd be
controller
surprised
vibrates.
at how much
God damn.
Wow, that's loud.
complacent. While your enemy
Wow.
may be powerless in your grip, he'll use any opportunity he can to counterattack.
Speaking of false, Jesus. Oh shit. What's the A? A is the climb up button. Okay. That's also, I have my headphones turned up from normal, so I think everything is going to be loud for me. To be fair, because I did crank my headphone volume, like maybe 30 minutes into the stream. Oh. Is sticking to walls
Nanomachine, son.
finicky in new controls, or was that just a one-time slip? Oh, it is kind of weird. I have to like really run into that wall to stick to it now. In legacy controls, I feel like I stick to walls even when I don't want to sometimes. But there, I really had to try to push into it. I would. This is one of the best things too. It has shortcuts when you find new items now to just open the screen where you can equip that item. So nice. Just quality of life stuff left, right, and center with the survival viewer mechanics. It's all so good. Just stuff like that where it's like, oh, you found a new rifle? Okay, here's like a little prompt that will take you right to the weapon equip screen. So you can skip everything else in the menus, go right to where you want to be. Just the little things like that they've added all over the place are awesome. We ended up playing modern mode. Yeah, all morning when I was recording, I played on legacy view. Or sorry, legacy mode. I keep saying it like it's just a camera perspective, but it's not. It changes the camera, the controls, the general balancing of the mechanics. They are two entirely different styles of playing the game.
Major.
But I've been playing legacy style all morning. So this is all new to me right now, still. Gameplay wise. I got through the pain fight on legacy this morning. So, in terms of how far I am right now, that's how far.
There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
I wonder if Kojima will ever play Delta. An interviewer asked him that, and he said, absolutely not. Why would I?
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Which, that Kojima interview actually kind of caught me off guard. Because I've legitimately never once heard a game director get asked if they would play like a remake of their game and say no. But we know that he famously doesn't play a whole lot of games like on his own time. And when he does, it's purely for work. We know a lot about Kojima and his gaming habits that are kind of funny. Like, we know that he hates first-person games because he gets motion sickness. Which is, at least kind of funny to me. I find it kind of endearing. Just to think that, like, a game director is like, oh yeah, I don't play FPS, it makes me motion sick. But, no, like, every time I've ever heard an interviewer ask a question like that to a director, they've been like, oh, yeah, absolutely. And I know, like, Glenn Schofield was very, he talked a lot on Twitter about how much he loved the Dead Space remake. A lot of game directors typically do, but obviously the circumstances with Kojima and Konami are different. That's the guy who has the reel. Okay, that's what I'm back here for. I saw that he was carrying one too. If you have knowledge, you can beat the game fast. Yeah, everything is the same, but everything is also mechanically very different. The level design and the story and the enemy placements and stuff are all the same. Where items are, all the same. But the actual experience of playing it is like night and day. Especially in this new style. Like, I played Legacy for 4 hours this morning, and it feels like I'm playing a whole different game than what I was playing this morning. Just between the two play styles, it's even so different. Oh no. There goes that tape, too. I guess I probably don't want to collect all of them, do I? For the same reason. Yeah, I was just realizing I probably don't want to. MGS Twin Snakes. It's like Twin Snakes if it was actually a better version of the game. Granted, this is the impression of someone who's only played for like 5 hours. Which I guess on launch day, 5 hours by 2 p.m. is a lot, but take that with a bit of a grain of salt. So far, it genuinely does just feel like MGS3, but it plays better. And obviously looks a lot better too, but plays better. Significantly better. Can you walk in first person now? Not on Legacy View. I don't know if you can here. Yes. Yeah, it applies here too. Not on Legacy View, though. On Legacy, it plays very closely to the original in terms of controls and everything. Oh man, that bullet drop is brutal. Holy shit. I didn't think I would have to aim up that high. Oh my god. Oh shit. He's actually pretty hidden where he fell. You might need to get moved a little bit. Bullet drop in first person is better? What, you mean like less aggressive? I guess would be the good word for it. Or a good word. The good word. It's not the good word. Man, can I also say that the third person camera in this is so much better than Subsistence's third person camera. Like, holy hell, it's so much better. Playing it now.
Huh? Speak. How did you get... The rest are dead?
No.
Speak. Use the action button to climb ladders.
Use the action button to climb... Yeah, you're getting choked out, buddy. Use the action button to climb ladders. That's Major Tom's job, dickhead. You poop when you eat. Why do they keep telling me these things? The alligators are ferocious. Or sorry, crocodiles. They're crocodiles. Isn't there something back here? Crouch walk. Oh no. I guess that's the other time that you come here, isn't it? The dedicated climb ladders button. Oops. Yeah, they changed the action button between the two. My bad. I should probably throw on the squares camo.
I hear something.
He heard me.
This tastes great.
He heard me?
Huh? I hear something.
Oh, he's hearing the birds, not me. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? I knew that they were... What's it? Increasing the awareness on the enemies in the new style. But that would have been crazy if he heard me crawling from up or from down there. No, he heard the birds, not me. What's the drop button? Oh, B. Oh, I didn't mean to skip right to here. Okay. Sure. This was not my intention, but here we are. I should have seen this coming, actually. This is my bad.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volkin's men?
Yeah, I meant to go around and grab everything first,
Never
but...
get it from me.
Oh well. I can grab everything after still.
I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
Your CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so
No,
late.
Sokolov's face is fine. I don't mind his face either.
Did he now?
What is it?
He
mean?
definitely has like a bit of that PS2 look to him,
He's a man of his word.
but he doesn't have like an uncanniness about him like a lot of the characters
No time
do.
for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Because a lot of them do feel a little uncanny because they tried to mimic the PS2 style still.
You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
I don't know why, because he looks very PS2, but like it doesn't
Heard of him?
weird me out like it does with some
He's
of the
a
other
member of the Army's
characters.
extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland.
Also, why'd you get so
Ever
loud?
since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition. So far,
Forgot to rant about
but the
Gears.
failure of
Reloaded
his
was supposed to have
cultural
split screen on
policies has
PC,
put
but
him
apparently
in a
like 2 days ago they
precarious position.
retracted that. Really?
And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
Interesting.
Kennedy's assassination.
How's Delta been?
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing
I won't skip the
Brezhnev
intro
and
song.
Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
No. I just remembered another face that I thought looked really good.
The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
But this is probably the most fun that I've had with a new game this year. Like, definitely.
Their orders,
Which is saying a lot, because we had a really good early, like, release season this year. We had a lot of fun stuff. Like, Oblivion Remastered was a fucking blast when that came out. But so far, I think I'm having way more fun with this than, like, anything else. New in quotes.
I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before
Same
then.
game, new experience with the game.
To me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place.
Chat, did I get into a fight? Why do I have that fucking scratch on my face? I don't think I've taken any damage this run. Why do I have a scratched up face?
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost
You could
contact
say the
with
same thing
boss
about
some time
Oblivion.
ago.
What, same game, new experience with
Probably
it?
just
Yeah.
a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
That scratch on the cheek is for everyone. That's so weird. Maybe it's a glitch. It might be a glitch, because it's supposed to be based on how much damage you take during your playthrough. But so far, I haven't taken a single point of damage this run. He has one on his cheek and one like right under his eye. And the one under his eye I thought was weird, but noticing that he had two, I was like, what? Cannon injury? I don't think it's supposed to be there. I think it is a glitch. Because I don't believe those scratches have been there in any of the footage they showed pre-release. I think it might just be a bug where for some reason these are triggering for everyone.
Freeze!
There's no day one patch yet. I don't think there's going to be because it's already on 1.1. So I don't think they had a day one patch. I think they just shipped it on 1.1.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a crew soldier doing here?
The Japanese streamer had 1.1.2. Oh. How's the performance on your end? On my rig, absolutely perfect. I have it on maxed out settings, native 1440p, and it's not dropping below 60 at all.
That's major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
He looks odd. Yeah, Ocelot has a bit of a weird looking face, if you ask me. It's fixed 60? Yeah, it's capped at 60 for some reason on PC. I don't know why. Like, you can't raise the frame rate limit above 60 on PC. Ocelot looks fine to me. The thing with Ocelot's face in this game, and I've been saying it like ever since they first showed footage of him in trailers and stuff,
I can't say it feels
is
good to kill a comrade,
he looks
even if
like
it is for the good.
older Ocelot, like MGS2, MGS4 Ocelot, but he doesn't look like MGS3 Ocelot. Because MGS3, he had like a very blocky face. Here, they've narrowed it down to make it look more like he does when he's older. So I think most of his face looking weird is just because it doesn't look like MGS3 Ocelot at all. It looks like older Ocelot. He doesn't look like MGS5 either. Yeah, MGS5 was like a middle ground where his face was more narrow, but not as narrow as it is in like 2 or 4. Here they've just straight gone with like the MGS 2 or 4 head shape for him.
Huh. That gun.
Which it might grow on me. But it doesn't look like he does in MGS 3 at all.
Then die.
Ready for peak chat? Spoilers, they killed it on this scene.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
God, this game's fucking beautiful. Snake had the same face injuries in my playthrough this morning, and I took no damage either. Okay, so it seems like it's some bug where it's triggering for everyone then. Like, those specific 2 injuries, everyone just seems to have them even if you take no damage. Which is definitely not supposed to be happening, based on what they told us.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't
Also,
very
yes,
smart.
Chloe.
You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
He said the thing.
Pretty good.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
Yes.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
How's the performance? On my rig,
But I'll catch up to
absolutely
We're
perfect.
counting on you.
But what's it? We got the beef PC, so I can't speak to like mid-range or low-range systems at all. But on a high-end system, 0 issues. We're on max settings. You had 2 knives just now? I don't know what you mean. Am I crazy? Oh, I am crazy. Yeah. I'm looking for items that are... when we come back here later. M37 that I'm not going to touch. Great. Isn't a non-lethal playthrough just a joy, chat? You see that? You guys see that shit? That's like the #1 reason to play this remake over the original now. That right there. Beautiful. Oh, I stuck to a tree. Shit. The quick camo menu that lets you change between combinations that you've just had like prior. So clean. Item switching is way easier. Yeah, they added a shortcut thing where
the best crew has to
what's it?
They're coming for
When you find a new item or weapon, it will give you like a little prompt on the side of the screen where if you hit the button right as it pops up, it opens straight to that part of your bag like as a shortcut. It's great. It's so nice. It is so nice.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes, the Shagohod, the dreaded behemoth, a tank capable of launching nuclear IRBM.
I thought it was the only way to play this.
Oh yes.
I enjoy a non-lethal and a lethal playthrough of MGS3, but definitely it's a little underwhelming to find a new weapon when you do a non-lethal run, because it's like, oh yeah, cool thing that I found that I'm not going to use.
This is only the end.
Like, that I'm not allowed to touch.
It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true.
Yeah, there's a shortcut for the cure menu as well. I just haven't gotten any injuries yet. Thank you for the sub, by the way.
It will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War.
Yes.
And then the contextual camo menu. The codec is contextual now.
World War.
I had no choice but to cooperate.
Just all the menu stuff has been made like
Didn't want to
10
die.
times smoother in Delta.
I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Oh, and he has one above his eyebrow too. He does have a little scuff up here as well. How many viewers do we have on Twitch? I have no clue. I don't stream with my Twitch dashboard up. I never know how many viewers we have on Twitch. Probably not many, especially for a new release. New releases always do great on my YouTube channel and terrible on my Twitch channel, just because of the differences between platforms. It's to be expected. It is the same for anyone who's not at the absolute top of Twitch. Oh my god, speaking of, did you guys see that report on Twitch's viewership drop after they actually took action against the bots? Did you guys see this shit? I'm wondering if anyone did. If you didn't, TLDR, Twitch made a statement a couple weeks ago that they were going to start actually like eliminating view bots from the platform, and they did. And as a result, the total like daily viewership on Twitch has dropped by 24% after eliminating view bots.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing?
The global platform viewership dropped by nearly a quarter when they got rid of the bots. That is some insane shit.
Hornets.
I wish YouTube would do something too. It's often said like 70% or more of YouTube traffic is all bots. YouTube eliminated bots from view counts years ago. Botting for views has not been a thing on YouTube for a very long time. But
My friend,
comments, there's still an issue with bots on YouTube.
I have waited
They got
long for this.
rid of them on the live stream chats too. So I don't know why they're struggling with the comment section specifically. But
Welcome back.
live stream chats and views, they're already not showing up
now that all
on
five of
YouTube.
us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
God, I remember. Oh, wait, hold on. Ready for some new lines, chat?
It's raining blood. Is he crying?
And comments are still very bot heavy. Yeah, just comments nowadays. Because views, they combated view bots years ago because of the ad system, obviously. Which is the same reason that Twitch is now cracking down on it. It's because advertisers are like, wait a fucking minute. Our ads are only playing for bots.
Colonel Vogan.
YouTube was ahead of this years ago. Live streams, when I started streaming on YouTube, They were so bad in live stream chats. I remember streaming here before they fixed it. It was awful. Like night and day difference after they fixed it. I never see bots in live stream chats anymore. Especially not in mine. I used to see them in mine constantly.
These will make a fine gift for me.
But comments, for some reason, YouTube is still struggling to get rid of them. I don't know why.
Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Yeah, we still get bots in the Twitch chat too. Because people always ask when I have the 4x3 stream overlay up and you can actually see the mod actions going through on the on-screen chat just because of the way I have it set up. People are like, why did a random account just get banned in the Twitch chat? They didn't even say anything.
Can't let him live.
And it's a bot that exists on Twitch to ban Twitch bots as they enter your chat before they even speak.
If Khrushchev finds out about this,
So you'll see it in like my VODs and my streams with 4x3 aspect ratio all the time. You'll just see a random ban on Twitch, and it's because it's a bot that's trying to like promote a botting website or scam or something, and they just get preemptively banned. Once in a while, one slips through and we have to actually ban it ourselves, but it's very rare.
You can't come with us.
But Twitch still has, well, had the view botting issue. They still have the chat bot issues. I haven't seen those go down at all yet. Ugh.
the new blood has been rejected.
It's so weird how some faces look great and some of them look weird because of the adherence to the PS2 style.
Done here.
Like Volgan looks weird. The boss looks totally fine. Just even right in that shot. The difference is kind of crazy from character to character. The boss might actually have like the best looking face in this game, to be totally real.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
He reminds me of Gary Busey for some reason. It's funny because you're not wrong at all. To be fair, Volgan is weird even in the OG. Yeah, but I feel like they took away some of his like blockhead nature. And they like rounded him out here and it feels odd. The faces are just super hit or miss all across the board in this game. The bosses is way more hit than miss. The rest of the faces are all over the place.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah, just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move?
Snake has the most uncanny. No, I said he probably has one of the least uncanny faces in this game. Snake.
All right, let's get you.
Because you compare him to like Volgan, the Major, Paramedic. A lot of them have weird looking faces. Snake came out better than most in this game, in my opinion.
I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Oh yeah, Eva. Just wait until Eva appears, chat. If you haven't seen her new face,
she's defected.
We'll talk about
Eva's is very uncanny.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the survival viewer button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into 2 types of treatment: medicine and surgical procedures. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with a movement stick to the affected part of your body, and press the enter button. Once you've selected the affected area, use the movement stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone
Eva
fracture,
looks half
first
gorgeous
secure the
blonde
affected
and
area
half
with a
Barbie
fastener,
doll.
and then wrap it in
Yeah,
bandages.
it's
That should
weird.
do it.
It's really weird.
For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up,
90% of us don't look at her face anyways. Crazy. Snake definitely doesn't, I guess.
If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
I wonder if this game has any footage from the original in it. If you mean like the original gameplay, I haven't seen much. We'll get there. But the like real world footage in the opening cutscenes is obviously still the same real world footage. Like from the 60s. That stuff hasn't changed. Okay. I need to disinfect, styptic, bandage, suture. I still got it. Splint, bandage. Splint, bandage. Eva walks into the room. Snake face, what face? And all I'm saying is we know Snake's not looking at her face at all. Every time you go first person in an Eva scene, we all know what he's looking at. Usually the most effective way. I don't know what you mean. You throw a bandage over it and then you just stitch through the bandage, right? That's perfectly logical to me. I don't see any issue.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
I get that. I can talk. I bet that gets destroyed on the bitrate. Like all the little haze effects and stuff from the helicopter probably really fucks with YouTube compression. Much less Twitch. God knows Twitch is struggling with stuff like that. How's the game? I played like 6 hours today, and I'm probably still gonna play like another 6 hours today. It's great. That's half a day. Yeah. I got out of bed, did my whole morning routine before 8 a.m., which was the Steam release time for my time zone. And aside from like setting up stream and having a quick lunch right before stream, I've done nothing since release but play it. And I will probably just play it the whole rest of the day until I go to bed. Just to be totally real, that's probably what's happening. Although maybe right before bed, I might play like at least one quick multiplayer match of Gears of War Reloaded, because I've been looking forward to that too. And it's kind of a shame that they were on the same day.
A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras.
How long did it take to unpack the game?
And the Shagohod.
Maybe like, it was less than 10 minutes. It maybe took like 5 to 10-ish minutes. I don't know exactly how long, somewhere between that.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her.
Took me 40 minutes for some reason.
Not so fast.
Are you playing on a hard drive? Potentially? Are you playing it off of a hard drive and not an SSD? In the year of our Lord, 2025?
A kiss of death.
You can't.
No? Okay, I was like, I really hope you're not. I don't know then. Mine didn't take anywhere near that long.
She has spunk.
She has spunk. Who plays on a hard drive?
Back to the base.
I had to put a SSD in False's computer like 3 weeks ago.
I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Because she was still on a rig that had one SSD as her C drive, and then a hard drive for her D drive.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Ocelot looks like Nero from DMC5. No, you know what the weird thing with Ocelot is? In my opinion, at least. He looks like MGS4 Ocelot. I still put my older games on one. Yeah. Like, having a hard drive for older games is still perfectly fine. But, anything that came out in, like, the 2020s, you kind of just need to have on an SSD at this point for, like, streaming and all that. These blonde peers. Oh my god, she's free! That didn't take long. New save file. There. It didn't. It all got done? I can't smile. That was fast. Way faster than I would have thought.
Arctic Ocean. Altitude 30,000 feet.
Crazy how your voice ages with you. It is. Mine hasn't aged in like 10 years though. I don't know what's up with that.
Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal.
But you know, it's whatever.
Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around.
To be fair, it did age with me, but then I had a vocal hemorrhage that kind of put it back, but it's whatever. It's fine.
So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad. So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an
Shouldn't
accomplice
have
to
meddled
cause
so hard without lube. That is the lesson to take away from it, chat. Learn from me. Don't meddle so hard without lube.
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a
bad
national
idea.
hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out.
Mickle's just mad you ain't streaming PoE anymore.
Don't get too excited.
PoE has an expansion on like Friday, I think.
It's Cuban.
No new class or anything this time, but the next, or PoE 2 is having like its second big expansion on Friday, I believe.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger.
So much happening all at once right now.
An unexpected call.
This, Gears, PoE 2 expansion, Silk Song's in like 2 weeks.
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
Too much all at once. It's crazy.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB-754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time...
Oh yeah, Helldivers is on Xbox today. I forgot about that too.
A signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you?
Only get a couple of good days on PoE. It might be a lot better this time, PoE 2's like big expansion, because they apparently rebalanced every class in the game. And they've made some big mechanical adjustments too from what I saw. Like the support gen system has been overhauled now with this new expansion. They added a sprint mechanic to make traversing maps less tedious because some of the maps in that game are huge. But the sprint is also like if you're sprinting in combat and you get hit, your character gets like full knocked down.
I should have contacted you myself.
And you're down for like 5 seconds and enemies are allowed to just wail on you if you let yourself go down like that.
No.
So it literally is just for traversal, and if you use it in combat, you're just gonna die.
The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction.
So it seems like this is probably gonna be like the new best state PoE 2 has been in so far. Oh my god, and Act 4 of the campaign. They're adding a whole act to the campaign now too. I forgot about that somehow.
Russia, you know her as
Voyevoda. Metal Gear Delta.
You mean
Path of Exile another time.
The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
Some guy on Reddit said Delta looks like MGS3 Rule 34. Opinions? I've never seen it, so I can't.
A gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
Never seen it. No, I'm trying to be like, do they mean because like the faces look kind of off?
Nuclear shells and took them with her as
Like, is that what they're trying to say? I don't really
then shortly thereafter,
get it.
Sokolov's design lab, a top secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The Army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once, and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since...
Sorry, I'm taking notes on my phone while this cutscene goes. If you're like, what is he doing? Just went silent and I'm looking down. Just taking notes on my phone.
You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yeah, it's so funny that like 2 characters in this game have Russian accents.
Prove to me that this is
despite like almost all of the characters in this game being Russian, most of them have American accents, and then like 2 of them don't.
I would not expect too much if I were you.
Unc was looking up R34. I swear to you, I'm not. I'm taking notes on my phone. I'm on my Google Docs on my phone.
1 week.
I got it synced up with my desktop notes.
Do something about Volgin as well.
My notes.
What is that supposed to mean?
My extensive video
nothing.
Notes.
Means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
But now that you mention it...
Nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
I just love Metal Gear Solid a lot.
The boss ourselves will prove America's innocence.
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off.
Now that you mention it, what do you mean? Don't worry about it.
Apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
Nice, Snake.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA code breakers
He's classy.
who went over to the Soviet Union?
He's classy.
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
fish cans ain't gonna catch an ox cart. Hey, it's a fish bed. Fish bed. Gotta respect the fish bed. How the fuck did he not just die? He's a professional, okay? God, this game is beautiful.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Good movie.
That one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and
So much joy in their voices.
You'll be going up
And
against some
not
of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility.
Gears of War
If you
Reloaded.
have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and Lali Lule Lo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent. to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission...
Not getting any trigger effects. Are there trigger effects for the PS5 version?
Extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing.
I never heard about them if there are. Oh my god, get this compass out of here. Jesus, man. I'm taking it off my quick bar even. Along with all this, I'm never gonna touch any of it. God knows. There. Cleaned it all up. I'm not gonna use the binoculars or the cigar either. Let's be so real. How's it running? On PC, at least on a high-end rig like mine, flawlessly so far. Like, max settings locked at 60 the whole time. We haven't dipped.
Snake, your first task is to meet up with Adam, the contact provided by the KGB. The rendezvous point is the abandoned factory to the north of your current position. Head north.
The abandoned factory. That's where I met Shagohod during the virtual.
It's so weird to have a game come out in the year of our Lord 2025 and have performance issues on all the consoles, but none on PC. But you know what? As a PC player in the big 25, I'm going to take this win. And I'm just going to not complain about it.
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to
I'm just going to take this win.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
Then you must have seen me naked.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so. But seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission. Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina. And try not to get yourself hurt. If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
No.
Good. I believe in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I could watch over you.
Huh.
Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble, to make sure you and the boss don't kill each other. So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me, right?
Thanks.
Stop right there.
Huh?
You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
Yo! You're Snake, aren't you?
And you're Sigint?
None other.
I heard that you're an expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Close.
Huh?
I am the expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Of course he is.
I'm the guy that designed your
The
tray
expert.
gun, active sonar, and motion detector. If you want to know anything about weapons or equipment you find in the field, just send me a message and ask. Later.
Saving the game, Snake? Okay.
No, I literally just saved. There's no point. I don't know why I went to do it again. Okay. For an actual weapons expert, he says a lot of the things he says are wrong. Well, yeah. The rules for spoilers? Minimal. Outside of, like, light stuff. Like, I talked about, you know, the pain and all that, but minimal. Generally. Where the fuck? There he is. Ah. Got your ass. Are there a bunch of snakes around here? I feel like I don't have a face camo on. Might not do anything right now, but splitter camo is the move. Oh, look at the little fella. Look at him. Found one of the little guys. I hear a snake. I just heard one. Hello? Oh, it is there. Oh, I accidentally stood back up really quick. Jesus Christ. Ooh. Squirrel. Japan's take on the sounds of frogs and ducks are so strange. Have you heard their onomatopoeias, like, in general? Because a lot of them, at least compared to what we have, are very strange. There we go. Oh, shit. There you are. Just gotta stockpile all this food. Best part is that I can't tell if they actually put invisible in this game or if that's just a shitpost. That's the best part.
Ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
Well, you broke it. They kind of tried to fix that animation. I saw the recoil spring come out.
Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission.
You still wouldn't be able to disassemble it that fast and like take the slide and the spring off at the same time. But they tried. They added that little tiny touch. I saw the spring come out. In the original, the recoil spring doesn't exist in the 1911.
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss.
She's just cracked. Yeah, a little bit.
There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America.
Thank you for the sub.
That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
This game looks phenomenal.
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you.
What a brutal crunch on the hand.
Now, go home.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Okay. Where's my knife? Yeah. I think this is a good hiding spot.
What the hell is this?
I don't know for certain.
HQ.
Little fucker. I see him.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
It's so weird to be in third person in the new mode. You just wait. He would see me if I popped out now. Uh-oh. Oh. Huh? Shit.
Who's that?
Shit. Got his ass. They'll never find me. Wait, did the other guy not alert? He didn't. Well, why don't you just come right over here then? I did notice while playing on Legacy mode this morning that they did reduce the instant alerts in this game. And while I haven't had it happen, it seems like they're gonna have to actually get on the radio and call it in like an MGS2 or something. Whereas original MGS3 just has like instant alerts. Everyone in the area knows and reinforcements are being sent in as soon as you're seen. It seems like they've made it more like MGS2 or 4 or 5. And I think it's Fox rank in this game. It's Fox Hound. There is a Fox rank, but they changed the name of Big Boss to Fox Hound. Fox is like the same thing, but you can get Fox rank on hard mode by doing the same thing. On extreme, though, you'll get Fox Hound. Look at the left side. I know, I'm letting it heal. Because, what's it? Health bar gain. Max health gain. But yeah, they did add this shortcut thing for cure as well. Similar to like the items and weapons when you find those, and it lets you shortcut straight to that part of your backpack. When you're injured, it lets you shortcut straight into the cure menu. Any difficulty related trophies, a Foxhound trophy and stuff is still the same. Didn't see his partner go down even though he's right in front of him. Really? I haven't noticed any of that. I had a... What's it? There's that spot with like the electric fences after the swamp area. Like after meeting Eva, right? And there's the 2 guards on their own sides of the gate on those electric fences, if you know the ones I'm talking about. When I shot one of them this morning while playing and just recording, the other one noticed. So it might have just been a fluke what happened with perfect stealth, but I haven't seen anything like that. As far as I've been able to tell, the AI seems like exactly the same as in the original MGS3, but that does sound a little odd. Oh, shit. Come on. I am crouching. Come on now. There. Are we farming health bar yet? Not like going out of my way for it, but if I get an injury, I'm just gonna let it heal up so that I get more health gain out of it. Oh, you son of a bitch. Don't you jump off that ledge. How long does the health bar grind take? After you meet Eva, that first trap that you get at the end of the swamp, you can farm up a max health bar in original MGS3. I haven't done it in Delta. But in original MGS3, you can get it in like 30 minutes just by running into that over and over again. And naturally healing it. But there's a tiny bit of increased health bar. I should probably,
Major.
Snake, the boss is your enemy. You've got to accept that reality. Adam is waiting for you at the abandoned factory to the north of your current position. Head north.
Okay.
Snake, unlike the Virtuous mission, this is a night operation. You'll be encountering nocturnal animals that you didn't encounter your last mission. Some of them are venomous, like the king cobra, so be careful. If you get bitten by a venomous animal, the poison will spread through your body and rapidly drain your life gauge. If that's the case, go into the cure screen and survival viewer immediately and inject yourself with serum. Got it?
Got it.
Sounds like the Cobra unit's members' names came from the specific emotions they each carry into battle.
Emotions?
Yeah. For unbearable torment, the pain. For true oblivion, the end. For infinite rage, the fury. For absolute terror, the fear. And for unsurpassed bliss, the joy.
The joy?
It's another name for the boss, because of the joy she feels in battle, I suppose. During the war, she had a partner named the Sorrow. Sorrow and joy. They say there couldn't have been a more perfect pair.
Gonna wrap up around normal time or go longer? Probably around normal time. I don't know if it'll be exactly normal time. Depending on... I don't know. Because I'm trying to, like, schedule efficiently for getting the video done in a reasonable amount of time right now. So... the MGS streams, like the Delta streams, might be a little wonky on either end with how long I go for streams. Granted, while I'm in this initial recording phase, it might, which should only be like 2 or 3 days at most, of me just fucking blasting the game hard.
That's tasty.
How are the new controls? Way better than, like, subsistence controls. So much better. Oh, little guy. I can't knife him. That rock gets in the way. I'd have to come back with a gun. Well, yeah, no gun. I'm not using that right now. Or the directional mic? I'm not using that right now either. Just a man and his combat knife. Legacy controls really well too, for the record. Although Legacy is weird because you are playing, like, pretty much just classic MGS3, but there are some slight differences, like, controls-wise. Like, shooting is on the right trigger instead of on square. Just small differences like that, but for the most part, the controls are the same. Sorry, I'm thinking and gaming. Oh yeah, and crouch walking is also in the Legacy controls, but I've just been intentionally not using the crouch walk on Legacy controls for the sake of genuinely just getting the experience of playing MGS3 but with the new graphics. Because really, playing this with Legacy controls and just not using the crouch walk, which is very easy to just not use, you really are just playing MGS3, but it controls more smoothly and looks better. Oh, and the stalking mechanic, this, in original MGS3, it was like on the D-pad. Like you had movement on the D-pad too, and it would just be the stalking. But here, in both Legacy and new controls, they put it on L1. You just hold L1 to do the stalking instead of the normal movement. Which honestly I like a lot more on both control schemes. I was gonna interrogate him. But okay. I've been trying to find info on what difficulty to save secret red orb caches for on DMC3.
Look at my throat hole.
I don't know. I only ever did normal difficulty double S on DMC3, but I was saving them. I personally was not hitting the secret orb caches on normal.
What's that sound?
But I don't know what the like best difficulty to use them for would be. It might be heaven or hell. It might just be DMD. It's kind of hard to say. Did the guards notice the birds flying in the original? Like, I swear that feels new. That feels like a new behavior to me. But I could just be crazy. Because we just did like 2 playthroughs of MGS3 in recent weeks. So I'm pretty fresh on MGS3. And I swear that's new. Like, I've never seen them get attracted to the birds flying up like that in the original.
When you walk on moist soil, your footprints...
Oh! Speak.
After you take us out, leaving us alone will...
Answer me.
If our chest radios are broken, our contact will...
Will what?
Oh, speak.
Bastard.
Okay. I think they did. Might have been in later entries. Yeah, I swear. Like, that's something I would have to go back and test. But I swear that's a new behavior. It feels new. And because we're so fresh on the original, I'm more willing to trust my gut with stuff like that. But MGS3 is one of those games where there are all those tiny details that you could very well never encounter for multiple playthroughs. So I don't know. I really don't. Wait a minute. This way. Yeah, if you've played the HD collection or the Master Collection version, that's all the same as like PS2. Why is it giving me my map here? Why did it prompt me to open this? I only asked because it didn't prompt me to open my map there playing this morning, so I'm sort of like, wait, what? I think I like the new style more here than Legacy style, but Legacy style is still a ton of fun. But just from like the Virtuous mission and then this early bit of Operation Snake Eater, I do think I'm fucking with the new control style, or just the new style in general a little more. Whereas like original MGS3, I like them both genuinely equally. Like, couldn't choose one between them. Fatty Liver, thank you for the follow, appreciate it.
Speak.
If you slide down cliffs, you won't take any damage.
Okay, fair enough.
Let go of me.
Nah, you're getting choked out. Gotta remember to grab that camo down there while I'm schmoving through. Is there another guard here? I could have sworn there was, but I haven't seen him. I should probably just play it careful. Oh, there is. Yeah. Whoa. Oh my god, I can't really... Oh, because I'm like on the ledge. I'm like, what is happening? What am I brushing up against here?
Huh?
Yeesh. Okay. Just stay calm, chat. Ha! Got your ass. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh. My lid is shut. Are you liking Delta so far? It's great. It's a lot better than I was expecting it would be. Which is a good thing. What the fuck? Why did I crouch? I didn't do that. He automatically did that when he stuck against the wall. I guess because that's a different wall. I couldn't round the corner there either. It's like a whole separate wall. But in general, I'm enjoying it a lot more than I expected. Because, like, you know, a remake of something like MGS3, you really worry about all the little things that they're going to get wrong with a game like this. Like, back when they announced it, I'm pretty sure I said multiple times, I'm like, man, that's the kind of game you have to be so careful with. But genuinely, it's a lot better than I was expecting it would be. Any changes to the level design around the new systems? No. No changes to the level design. Oh, I don't think there's anyone here this time around, right? Like this first time that you come through at night. But honestly, I don't really feel like it needs changes to the level design, because the only new like system that really would warrant anything like that would be crouch walking. And the only change that you could really make to accommodate for crouch walking in terms of level design is just stretching the levels out and making them artificially bigger. Like, just putting more space between you and enemies would be the only thing you could really do. But crouch walking is the only system that has any significant effect like that on the gameplay. So, interestingly, like, no adjustments made in the level design to account for new mechanics or anything, but also, I don't really feel like they needed to. Because the crouch walking thing, like, if they just stretched the levels, I feel like it would feel bad. You know what I mean? Like, it would feel artificial and cheap if they did do that. So, I have no issue with the fact that they didn't make adjustments. There's the box here. Whoa. I keep forgetting they changed that button, because on Legacy controls, they did not change the interact button. So, yeah. If they had a dedicated sprint. Yeah, no sprint button. And then the only other, like, big mechanical changes on new controls, because Legacy plays very, very closely to just the OG, is this. Like, you can just quickly aim in third person in the new controls, instead of needing to use first person. So, like, the mechanical differences are there, and they're pretty significant in, like, the game feel department, but it's not like Twin Snakes, where you have, you know, ledge hanging and dropping that allow you to just skip significant portions of the level design or totally break the intended flow of certain areas. You're not getting anything like that with Delta. Zombie face paint. I would put it on, but then it would look silly as fuck in the cutscene, so I'm not going to. This ain't no Twin Snakes. Yeah, I said it earlier, kind of jokingly, but also kind of seriously. This is like Twin Snakes if it was just a good remake. Where it is super faithful to the original. Like, level design's the same, story's the same, all that, but whereas that was a downside for Twin Snakes, it's actually kind of a strength for Delta. Thermal goggles I will throw on my my quick select. Twin Snakes if it was actually good. I think Twin Snakes is a good game, to be clear. Like, in a vacuum, I think it's just a bad remake of MGS1. But if Twin Snakes was Metal Gear Solid 1 to begin with, it would still be a very beloved game. It's still a great game. It's just a poor remake.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
The lighting is really good.
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password.
And in general, I feel like they did a good job not having that, like,
Who are the Patriots?
Unreal Engine 5-ness present for, like, the whole game, if that makes sense. I think most people will get what I mean. Where, like, UE5 games all have that look. And I feel like they've done a good enough job with the presentation here to avoid that generic UE5 look. Some of it's there. You can catch glimpses of it, but it's nowhere near most UE5 games. It feels like they put a lot of care into not having that, I guess, generic feel to the visuals. Because it's kind of hard to make that many back-end changes and stuff to make it not look like UE5 as much. What happened to the Fox engine? Konami doesn't use it anymore, and we don't really know why, but the presumption is that it was a difficult engine to develop in. And now that there are engines like Unreal Engine 5 that are just more powerful than the Fox engine and are considerably easier to work within, just not using it is kind of a no-brainer, if that is the case, again, because that's kind of just an assumption.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
God, her face is weird.
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were?
Yeah, this is the PC version.
Yes.
Why?
Because I can do things he can't.
She does look like a plastic doll. And I wonder if that was intentional or not.
For the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh? Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized. Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory.
The little whoosh sound in that scene
and there are more where that
is such a nice, like, tiny creative liberty that they've taken to add like a very noticeable whoosh sound while cutting between those shots and like a, what's it, directional blur to it.
What's that?
But I like it. It makes it feel even sillier, like something that was clearly meant to feel silly to begin with.
You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then.
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing.
It is nice to have Hader back.
Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a
I haven't heard any new dialogue from Hader yet, at least from what I've played.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see.
What's up? I've heard some re-recorded lines from the boss and from the Major, but not from Snake yet.
First, you'll need to
so far, everything I've heard from Snake is just reused.
Used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue.
Seems they've heavily used AI to regenerate the improved graphics. No. These aren't AI generated. The thing that's happening with the expressions and the animations, and they talked about this in the promotional material, they've just reused the mocap data from the original PS2 version. For the most part. Aside from the couple scenes that they've touched up, they've largely just reused the original mocap data.
A knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady.
But no, this isn't what AI models look like. As advanced as generative AI is getting, when it comes to game development, it's not that far ahead. It can't generate models that look this good yet, even as weird as their faces can be.
Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something.
Lip syncing sucks. Yeah, it's because the original lip syncing and MGS3 as well. It's all for the Japanese dub.
My orders are to provide you with information. Nothing
And
more.
since they've just reused the same mocap data and the same voiceover, you're getting the exact same disparity between the voices and the lip sync that were in the original. But the game being higher fidelity is making it more noticeable. I think I wrote that down in my notes this morning. Was just like, it's the same weird difference between the two that was always there. But since everything is so much cleaner now, it's more noticeable.
What's the matter?
Like, I didn't notice it as much on the PS2 version. It popped up from time to time, but I notice it way more here.
You have to know me to trust me.
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
His explanation for why is complete bull. Yeah, I don't know why he does that.
Get that?
Because he explains it as it makes it easier to hold the gun and the knife at the same time. But why the fuck would carving out one side of the gun handle make it any easier?
You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be.
It's total BS.
Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
A preset save point 5 minutes before my normal end time. I might just call it right there. You shouldn't hold both in the first place. You can absolutely hold both in the first place, but the typical grip that is used for that is not what Snake does in this game. Because what Snake does in this game is he holds the gun with both hands, but then also has the knife in his left hand, like up against the gun. Typically, you would do the, what's it? You would hold the knife under the gun, which he does in some scenes, but a lot of scenes you see him holding it like this, whereas typically you'd hold it like this. It is like a genuine grip that's used in real life, but the one where he's holding both like together like that, I've never seen before. I've never seen it outside of MGS3.
4 of them.
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit. Let's get out of here. Hurry.
That grip is similar. He's got his arms crossed more than usual there, but that's more what I'm talking about. Now I'm gonna have my eye out the whole time to call out the one where he holds them like together, where he smacks them together. Because it's a weird grip. It's a really weird grip.
We can use this to get to the basement. Damn it, Ocelot. I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they do. They had an attachment. It was, or at least it took your attachment slot in the original MW2. You're right. Where I think they called it like tactical stance or something. I don't remember what it was. Where you could have your knife at the ready like that for quicker melee attacks. I totally forgot that that was a thing in MW2. I think this is actually a really good breaking point. Like, that timing works out. I'm a few minutes early. So wait, hold on. If I back out now, I should get the... Yeah, this is what the menu normally looks like in Delta. But we got the original like PS2 menu earlier because I was playing in legacy mode recording this morning. But this is the normal like main menu for the game. Which I like this one a lot. And it's actually all rendering in real time as well. Because when I was messing with the settings to check like performance and stuff before I actually started playing this morning, I would back out to here and you could see the differences here. It renders this menu in real time for some reason. It's probably not efficient resources wise, but I guess it looks nicer is probably the only reason why. Anyway, decent enough timing. I'm a couple minutes early, but I'm happy with that. The preset save point was at a good point. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, we're playing this again tomorrow. Oh god, it's gonna start the intro. Okay, hold on, you'll hear me pressing buttons. We're playing Delta again tomorrow. We're continuing right where we left off, so come back for that. Leave a sub, follow, whatever if you haven't already. We're also gonna be doing other new stuff this week, like the Gears of War remaster, and we're just generally playing a lot of games, so come back for any of it. Also, if you enjoyed, and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a follow, or I just said that. Leave a like on the YouTube side. Helps out with algorithm and stuff, so I appreciate it. Thank you if you've done so already. Thank you if you're about to do so. If you're looking for links to anything outside of Twitch or YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. Or if you're on Twitch, they're on the channel page. They're in chat commands. You'll be able to find whatever you're looking for. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you always back here next time. I hope y'all have a rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.